Hey, welcome back to another co-casting. Big thanks to Sleepy Gary for letting me borrow his profile. For this one, I haven't played Company of Heroes 3 in about 8 months. I gave up on the game. It was incredibly unbalanced when I gave it up. I had climbed the ranks with allies and Axis to top 20 at one point. In 2v2s, 1v1s, I was able to beat Dexon in a 1v1, and he's a tournament level player, and I did that as Axis, right? So, kind of proving my point, Axis OP. And now I'm coming back again. Alright, so with this strategy, I lost to a player using this exact same strat. I beat him one time as the Brits against it, and that was by the skin of my teeth. The second time I lost against him, I tried to play USF. It failed, so now I said, okay, let me go over to DAK and see how much easier it is to play Axis, right? So, engineers are going to cap the fuel right away. We need that fuel power income to get the 8 rads off the ground, or the shrimp mobile. The crad shoots in is going to go ahead and cap the manpower. I'm going to run it all the way to the fuel over here in case the USF decides he wants to cap that fuel. So I'm going to deny that fuel, buy additional time, and in case he comes over here, he has to decap it. The USF player is going to run for the hill. It doesn't matter if he takes the hill. I still have the same fuel income when I cap this point right here. And excuse me, I'm stuttering. It won't do anything. It won't do anything if he takes this hill. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm immediately going to rush to the manpower point because DAK and manpower. DAK does struggle on manpower early game. But at the same time, let's check what the USF has. He has 3 units to my 3 units. Alright, let's reveal the map real quick. And look how much more map control I'm about to have versus the USF player. His 1, 2, 3 points versus my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cap points. That's ridiculous. In the first minute and 58 seconds. And 8 if you count the stars. So 8 caps versus his 3, and he's going to get 2 more to make it 5. It's absolutely insane. USF has the hill. Engineers are holding right there. He should have pressed me, and he could have won this engagement. I'm going to stay behind the car. He has the high ground. Doesn't really matter. It's SMGs versus bolt-action rifles long range. I'm going to have the advantage. So, let's go ahead and turn off that reveal all so you can see what I'm seeing. On my screen, Rifleman's going to go ahead and press me, turn off the free camera mode so you can see how my movement is through the game. And at the same time, Crad's going to go ahead and cap, get the additional immunity. I want the additional immunity so I can get a mine down later on and just equip my Panzer Grenadiers with light machine guns. Rifleman's going to cap. I should have pressed him. I had the high ground. The P-Grins weren't doing the damage on the high ground. I would have easily beat him and stopped the cap at the close range, but that's fine. Don't worry. We're going to prevent it. We're just trying to get as much damage potential. I was hoping for a wipe, and no wipe, but that's okay. Look, he decapped it, not the end of the world. I'm going to recap it, regain all this territory, and an additional manpower point. Engineers are getting pressed. I'm going to go ahead and retreat them. Not worth the fight. The Crad Schützen is going to go ahead and roll around and decap his manpower point, which will screw him over. So look at this recap from me. A little hiccup here. No big deal. We're doing A-OK, looking good, feeling fine. There's the decap from my Crad if you look at the map. And then here's me trying to kick the Rifleman off the point. The engineers are going to push me off. No big deal. I did what I wanted to do. I bought time. So let's go ahead and pause again. Alright, paused. Reveal map all. Look how much more territory control I have at 3 minutes 51 seconds versus the USF player. Alright, people complain about the USF spamming Riflemen. 1, 2, 3 Riflemen versus my 1, 2, 3 Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers are pretty better than Riflemen. And this is without the vehicle buffs. Alright. So 3 main line versus 3 main line, 1 engineer versus 1 engineer, and 1 capping versus 1 capping. Everything's should be balanced, right? But I have way more territory control. Alright. So I noticed that the Riflemen are over there. I'm going to go ahead and get my 3 Panzer Grenadiers together to fight that 1 Rifleman. You want a 2-to-1 ratio. I have a 3-to-1 ratio because I don't need to go to the left side of the map. So let's go ahead and press them out. No point in me wasting time. So I'm going to focus those riflemen. Look at the close range damage that I'm performing on these riflemen. It's pretty good. Model bleeds are happening. And we're going to force them off, retake the manpower point. At the same time, I'm capping the munis with the crad. And then I'm going to go for the VP, I believe, because I want to stop or start the bleed going. So we're going to hold here. Heavy cover. He paradrops a light machine gun. The USF light machine gun for 300 manpower is not worth the paradrop, in my opinion. All you're doing is delaying the inevitable. At the same time, I'm not really stressing. And I noticed the Pathfinders in the background harassing me. We're going to go ahead and kill those. I misclicked the crad in a second. There's a mine around here. Had no idea. For some reason, the pathing brought it through this point when I was trying to make it go around town into safety. But we're going to make up for the loss of the crad by killing his scout squad. So it's an even trade. You know, a little bit in his benefit, but it's still even trade. See, look at that pathing. This game's pathing is still fucked up. I was promised changes, Relic. People were telling me to come back to the game. It's fixed. It's so much better. The pathing is still ass. I hit the reverse key, and it still died. And it decided the closest path was through the enemy fire. What is going on with this game? So there's the Pathfinders. I'm going to go ahead and bring the two Peagrins back. For some reason, they hopped the cover. We're still going to get the Pathfinder no matter what. And 1 second. It's about to die. Nope. Oh, dead. So now we have an even trade again. The American's going to go ahead and call in a airborne squad. Why am I not stressed? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to my 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I'm not stressing. I'm about to pop an 8 rad out. I've capped the majority of the map. I've had a shit ton of time to maintain fuel control and rush light tanks. And it's not even, I would not consider it a light tank because it's so fucking accurate. It's steroids on wheels is what it is. It's absolutely broken. This game still has not changed whatsoever. And I was hearing balance patches, re-updates. The 8 rad is still a punishing vehicle at this point. It is absolutely insane. This is for average people. I don't really care about the tournament level players. I'm sure they're having a blast. But the last time I checked at the tournament level, I saw a lot of Axis wins. So look at my Peagrin squad holding back the rifleman. He should have pressed me. He doesn't. Here's the airborne squad. Here comes my 8 rad. Watch what happens. Look at the bleed damage. And it's on the move, by the way. Okay, instantly retreats the airborne squad. Boom. I won that engagement. I'm going to make a martyr just in case. I wasn't sure how much fuel he was floating. I wanted to have AT on the backup. And here's the rifleman squad. He can't even fight me. You know why? He hasn't tech nades. He hasn't tech snares. He can't. He's probably manpower broke. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, what did he build? He dropped the AT gun. Now he is manpower broke, so I called it. He's manpower broke. He can't compete with me. So what are we doing right now? We're simply stalling and buying time. I don't know why these Peagrins moved up. I didn't give them the command to. But they're going to get a little bit suppressed. No big deal. Here comes my 8 rad. I realize that his flank's exposed. I'm going to go ahead and put pressure on these engineer squads. And look at the damage, man. The output is absolutely insane. That is way too good. AT gun takes a shot at me. No big deal. I'm going to take one more hit. I'm going to roll out. Wow, no big deal. Boom, I'm out of there. Engineers on standby. I went ahead and teched them up with a, where is it at? Advanced hazard removal kit. That's +4 repairs per second. Yeah, so we're gonna get this 8 rad out right away. Plus, the Peagrins can help repair if I need to. All right, so I'm gonna bring him out. I'm trying to cap the VP. You know, the light machine gun has a fast setup and redeploy time. I'm getting stuck in this one area. But again, my map control compared to his map control, I'm doing way better. I have, what, 5 muni points. I have even fuel control, right? But I have more manpower points as well. If I got this right. Oh, no, we're even, Steven. I just have a lot more muni. Right, but because of this plus muni, I'm going to go ahead and put light machine guns on my Panzer Grenadiers for 100 munis, and I'm not going to sweat it. So again, no big deal. Peagrin's moving back into the fight. I'm going to go ahead and put them in heavy cover. Try to harass them on the cap. Airbornes have bazookas. I don't recommend to put bazookas on Airbornes. That makes that rifle squad pretty much useless. 8 rad can outrange the paratroopers with bazookas, so as long as I have sight line, he can't do anything to me. So let's turn that select player only back on. Engineers are going to go ahead and cap. I'm going to put pressure on the rifleman. Here's my second 8 rad onto the field. I'm going to put those little jokers together, and we are going to do some pretty fucking nasty pushes. But first of all, I want to go ahead and push this rifleman that's decapping me on the side over here. I know he hasn't tech snares. I'm really not worried. Even if he does snare me, it's only one squad. Look at the damage on the move. I think I just dropped a model. And because 8 rads can just fucking drive through heavy cover, I'm going to push him out of there. Riflemen are going to go ahead and chase. I'm going to stop eventually because he does have a 30 cal machine gun waiting on me. And just look at that. We're good to go. We're even Steven. He has 1 AT gun. Check his manpower again. He has no manpower to fight me. He's got the fuel income. He just doesn't have the manpower to produce anything. And I realized my opponent's manpower clapped. Me? I mean, I'm manpower clapped too, but not really. I pumped out 2 8 rads. So these 2 8 rads can fight the 3 riflemen. The AT gun takes forever to pack up and move. This is for counter AT in case he pops something out. And he will eventually. But we're going to see how much damage I can control or do. And let's just check the I didn't even know this was up here. Infantry killed. I got 29 kills to his 17. He has 1 vehicle kill, which is the, Kradschützen. But who cares? So what I'm going to do with these 8 rads, I'm going to chase this rifleman squad down. Look at the DPS on chase, on retreat. Look at that. Keep watching, folks. You can't make this up. That is absolutely fucking broken. That is insane. I feel dirty for doing this. I feel like a terrible person. I know he doesn't have snares. I really don't care. But I'm going to be careful. And, oh, it looks like he has tech snares, but don't worry. I'm going to focus this rifleman. It couldn't even, he was about to throw the snare. He couldn't even get it off. We're focusing, we're focusing, we're focusing. And wiped. We're not done here, folks. We are not done here by a long shot. I'm going to be focused with the 8 rads. I could have been capping a little more territory, but the 30 cal kept cock blocking me on this side. So what we're going to do is get the star. I'm going to kill the medical. I'm going to remove his ability to heal. The AT gun, I know for a fact, is rotating over here. But let's go ahead and hit that pause button. Why am I not worried? Turn this off. Why am I not worried about this AT gun that's obviously walking over here? Because look at that. He probably moved it as soon as he saw the 8 rads. Look how much time it's going to take him. He hit retreat on the airbornes to attack me. That's way too late. But look at this sight blocker right here. Even if he gets the AT gun over here, I have this entire big ass mountain that prevents him from shooting at me. And I'm going to kill his medical base. And it's broken. It's absolutely broken. He can't do anything about it. So let me just go back to this. And hit play. And look at that. I'm killing his medical. His medical is very expensive. I removed his ability to get manpower back from dead riflemen, which is happening right now if you see the little model picking up. He tells me, yeah, fuck you. I tell him, KK, don't really care. Here's the riflemen. I'm going to keep hitting them. I'm going to do as much damage as I can. I think I get the kill. No, I back out. Look, AT gun, like I said, the side blocker, he had to come all the way around. So I'm going to back out. We're going to get more wipes with the 8 rads, folks. So let's check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh-wee. It's going to get worse for him. My map control is absolutely outstanding. I hit a mine. He informs me I'm a punk ass. I really don't fucking care. He put a lot of mines down. Credit to him. I reply, KK. Don't fucking care. What was his name? McCarnage? More like McDougal. Fucking nerd. Oh, shit. So, this is what's going on right now. I own 80% of the map. I've got 42 kills to his 21. The 8 rads aren't infantry. They're not going to lose models. I'm going to make an engineer squad so I can sweep these mines because I realize I can't press him. He put a bunch of mines down expecting I go that way. And it's like, well, okay. And here's the medical vehicle. I get my own medical out. So the only problem with this build is I sacrifice medical to rush the 8 rads. But who really cares? I'm winning these engagements. I own the map. I'm regaining the VPs. Oh, here's the rifleman. I have an LMG. Let's watch that damage. Boom. Model drop. So, again, let's take the 3 Pegrins. Let's get that 3-to-1 ratio going. The riflemen are in heavy cover. I have to press. I'm going to use the engineers to start mine sweeping. I want to check what's on the other side of the map. So we're not hurting at all. Peagrin squads are 300 munis, you know, equipped with these light machine guns, right? But it's not, it's a drop in the bucket for me because I have so much map control. It doesn't matter if it's 300 munitions. And I put a mine down somewhere, he detonated it. Here's the rifleman. Again, exposed, very low. I'm going to go ahead and chase. I know his AT gun's probably not in base. So look at that. I'm chasing, I'm chasing, I'm chasing. Just look at the damage. It's so broken. And look at that. Look at that! You can't make it up! You can't make it up, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and roll out. Oh, no, wait a second. A low rifleman squad. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna focus it down. He implores me, you fucking asshole! I don't care. Oh, look at that. That's the rifleman. Can't win a fair game, huh? Oh, no, it was absolutely fair. I didn't cheat. I played fairly. I mean, it's broken. But according to everybody who's telling me this game's fixed, right? Eat a dick! I mean, at least I have a dick. I didn't respond KK to that. You know, I'm not gay, so I'm not going for it. Here's the airborne rifleman that can't compete. Oh, he drops a strafing run on me. People were screaming about the strafing run. Look what happens when I move out the way. Oh no, I took a little bit of suppression. Whatever shall I do? Alright, remember how everybody was screaming strafing runs were overpowered? Look at that. I dodged the majority of the damage. And I'm right back into the fight. And look at the airborne. I think I almost get him on retreat. The only reason why I stopped is I was worried about a freaking AT gun. Look at that, though. He finally gets his tank out. Let's give him a hand, folks. Let's give him a free clappity, clappity, smackity. 8 rads out, but I have pre-AT built. I could have made another martyr if I wanted to. Martyr is going to try to go around the house. There's a sight blocker. Don't worry, I'll lose 1 8 rad. 1 8 rad. Who fucking cares? Look at that. I'm going to back that 8 rad up. I'm going to be smart about this engagement. And boom, the fucking martyr's hitting it for me. Look at that. Oh, another hit from the martyr. That's 25 fuel, by the way. And I'm going to... Oh, wow! So, hold on. Let's stop here. Because apparently, fucking Axis, or OP, and yes, he did just call me a Nigerian bomb if you're checking the chat. He dropped a hard R on me. Let's give it a look, folks. Nothing but Niger. I'm going to say Niger. Let's keep it PG, but you know what he means. I don't freaking care. That Hellcat cost 70 fuel, if I got that right. I think I could salvage it. I don't know if this comes with it. My 8 rad costs 40 fuel, 260 manpower. I think that Hellcat costs 300, 360 manpower. And the Hellcat lost to the Martyr. And let's just check the cost of it. The Martyr only costs 280 and 25 fuel. And I'm able to go toe-to-toe with the Hellcat. Not miss. And get Veterancy 1 from that engagement. And it increases rotation rate and accuracy and acceleration. And you saw how many times that Hellcat missed. And people are telling me this fucking game is balanced. How is that explained to me? And he drops. It's over. And it was just a fucking steamroll. Okay. Let's go to the... It's not showing his rank, but his rank was higher than mine. I think he was iron and I was copper. So technically, this guy was even a higher rank than me. I haven't played this game in 8 months. I had to borrow my buddy's account again. It's still not fair. It's still not fair. If I didn't lose the crash shoots, then I could have controlled even more of the map. I would have just punished him. And I haven't touched this game in 8 months, and I can just wipe the rifleman. I don't understand. It's not fair. That's enough ranting and raving for me, but yeah, it's still broken.